Anyway, all
It's
right, now
basically Thursday already. You get a
it's
blink
I
and it's
know, right?
gone.
Go ridiculous, man. Anyway, join us. We are streaming now. Find us on Twitch. Find us on the WIRX Facebook page. Find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web exclusive content like the After Show podcast and more. Only when I remember, though, to put the interviews and stuff that I have on there. I do have another one coming up, and I swear to God, I'm going to remember to do it.
I don't think you are. You never remember.
I know. It's the easiest thing. I literally have a reminder, and I forget discovering.
He's got a full bank of interviews that he's never aired because
I'm not joking. I like this year. I'm trying to think at least like 30 interviews that I could throw up there, and I keep forgetting, man. I keep forgetting. I'll get it in there. I'll get it done. Whatever. They're good interviews too.
Everybody's time.
They're really good interviews. But no, I do have a William Shatner interview that I will be putting on there.
If he doesn't forget.
If I don't forget this one, I don't think I will though. But anyway, find us on our stream, all that good stuff, and get to it. It is the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter mixing up my coffee. Sorry, I was running a little bit behind there, get it all mixed up.
You coffee drinker now, huh? Every morning?
It's what. It has been for quite some time now, and it's nice because I one cup of coffee. That's really all. And like it's 7 o'clock hour. Give me that cup of coffee, and it helps kind of carry me through that last like 9 to 10 o'clock push because I know I'm working so hard here. But yeah, that's all. That's all I need. Some mornings I'll get 2, but here's why: one, it's free, and it is nice. I know it's terrible, and I always
have your brown water in the morning.
Have my brown.
Remind me of like Bill Lumberg.
Yeah, that big cup. That big cup.
You know, we're putting cover sheets on all TPS reports, Brock.
Yeah, didn't you get the memo? No, but it's nice though. It's nice and it's free. And when it's free, I don't mind. I'll take my time. If I was paying for it, I wouldn't do it. But you know what I don't understand? What I don't understand is the people that walk around. And if you do this, I'm not saying you're a piece of trash or anything like that. But the people that always have like that thermos.
Oh yeah,
it's like you just have coffee in there all day.
Yeah,
like
something's
I was watching,
in there. Something maybe booze. Maybe it's booze.
Maybe, but no, I don't think so. I bring this up because if we're on the coffee conversation, we were watching Yukon Gold the other day, and I have like 3 trains of thought here. One, as much as I like taking my metal detector out and everything, we really need to stop these gold mines. Dude, you are just straight up raping the land, looking for a metal, looking for a precious metal. Like when you actually watch the show, you're like, this is actually, it's 2023. Do we really need to be blasting the sides of these mountains with water and affecting the ecosystem for gold so we can have gold? Anyway, it's kind of goofy to me.
Yeah. How did we get onto that? I think you're having too much coffee.
No, I'm getting
we went
to
from
it.
Coffee to what? Gold?
I'm getting to it. I told you I have like 3 trains of thought here. So anyway, it started with coffee. I was watching Yukon Gold. There was a guy there that had a thermos, and you could tell this thing has been beat up. Like it was silver and now it's black. It's just been originally what I was going to get to is a side note. We got to stop these gold mines. But this guy had a thermos. You can tell he walks around with it all day. You can't tell me that coffee's good after a while. And if you're constantly filling that thing up, you're drinking too much coffee. That's the point I was getting at.
I think you need to put the coffee down. Seriously, you don't need coffee. You do get like that. You're already like that. And then now you're over there slamming coffee because
it hasn't hit me yet. Okay,
it's not good. You're already chatty Cathy.
I'm a chipper fellow. What can I say in the morning? I just like a little extra pigment. Hey, they make cocaine legal. I'll switch to that.
I have to start raising my hand if I want to get a word in. This guy over here slamming his coffee.
I was building to something, and you interrupted me, so I had to start from the beginning.
It's like your 9th sip in like a minute.
Well, because it's at a good temperature.
Put it down.
It's at a good temperature, and it's nice. I want to get it in me,
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm going to say it.
Did you really just raise your hand?
I have to now. Coffee's a problem. I think it's more of a problem than people think. You know what? I think you got a problem. Jesus, look at you can't put it down.
It is.
It's worse. It's worse than some things.
It's at that perfect temperature right now. That's the problem with coffee. Is it's the surface of the sun, or it's ice cold, and for like like 3 minutes, it's the perfect temperature, and it's that perfect temperature right now. So it's really good. It's going down super smooth.
It's like the guy all jacked up on cocaine drinking coffee. What are you drinking coffee for? Dude, you're already just...
Do you dare me to chug it right now? Should I chug
it?
No,
please don't.
Then in about 15 minutes, it's going to get wild. It's going to get wild. It's like me coming out of the bathroom stall at a Buffalo Wild Wings. All right, woo, boy, what?
That's why your voice sounds like that. It's from just burning your vocal. Just pouring boiling water down your...
Jeremy message, do it. Do it, chug it. I'm gonna do it.
Put it down.
Actually, it's too hot. It's still too hot to chug right now. That
burn. I'm gonna just sit back and let you just...
Don't be such a pussy.
You got the energy for an army right now. It's not good.
It's like a kid that day after Halloween, he's just full of sugar, Anyway, all right, we got to get to it, folks. It is time for your morning dump.
Talking about gold and what?
There was a point to all of it, all right?
I don't think there was. You were
coming in just like a two-stroke.
You just something hit you, and you just gold, and you're tearing up there, you're raping the land.
No, so I was talking about it was very clear. If you could just follow along, for God's sakes, all right? You need some coffee so you can keep up with me, man. I was like, you know what? There's a full tank of gas in this two-stroke right here, right there. We got that. We got that mixture, rich.
You need a 5-hour energy to chase that coffee down with.
All right. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777. Or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah.
Boom it.
Pump it. NASA believes, now this is NASA, all right, the space people, they believe that by 2040, there might be human settlements on the moon. And these settlements won't only be for astronauts, but also for civilians.
No.
To make it all happen, NASA has plans of blasting a 3D printer to the moon and creating structures up there using resources available on the moon, like moon rocks.
That's already there. I'm telling you, it's already there. They're just feeding you this information to get you used to it.
It's a slow burn, like the aliens. NASA is currently working with private companies and getting help from academics and industry leaders to make settling on the moon possible by 2040. It's kind of wild, man. That's only 17 years from now.
Get a telescope. And just keep an eye on the moon. You'll see things. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, you'd be able to because the moon doesn't rotate. So if they're working on something, we should be able to see it.
I mean, unless they're doing it on the dark side.
That doesn't seem safe. Doesn't seem safe.
Doesn't seem safe at all. It seems pretty dark over there. But
yeah, dark over there.
It's out of view.
Yeah, if you're doing something sketchy, but then what are you going to do though? It's not like you can rotate. Like say you're building a super weapon, right?
Yeah, you put it on wheels or something. I don't know.
Isn't it weird that the moon doesn't rotate? I just learned that, by the way, not terribly long ago. I thought the moon spun like this, and we spun, and then we spun around the sun. No, and the moon is fixed.
I think it doesn't it rotate a little? No, nope. Like just barely.
Doesn't
it move like an inch or something like it?
Again, I'm no NASA scientist, okay?
I'm asking you.
Right. Yeah, go ahead. The guy who just learned that the moon doesn't rotate. What do you think about it? I don't know. Yeah. I thought it was made out of cheese for a long time.
Yeah.
You feel like there's got to be a little bit of like wiggle in there, but
it's wild. So I said it yesterday, and it's funny you bring this story up today. But yeah, I really think there's already a lot of things going on there. Which... if there is, why is it a secret?
Well, because it's going to become we're going to have a effing war on the moon. I guarantee it, man. No. It just the way we are as a species.
We need that moon.
Instead of us getting together as a world and going like, look, hey, this might be a viable thing. Why don't we all pitch in our resources? Okay, let's do something cool. Let's do something cool up there. No, instead
we gotta blow things up, man.
Yeah, we're gonna settle here, and then Russia or whoever, China's gonna settle there, and then we're gonna
fight some people. We're gonna have fight over it.
Fighting on the moon.
Yep. Yeah. Explosions, people die.
They're going to be learning about the great moon war of 2046, right? Because we suck as a species. That's what it is. All right. That's my moon cheese. You get out of here. Anyway, but yeah, 2040. Get your bags packed because we're moving to the moon.
I don't know if you want to though. Really, I think for like a few days. It's like Vegas. Like after 3 days, you're like, man.
Here's what I think. Here's what I think is that they're going to build the gravity is going to be different, obviously, and then I don't know if we'll ever figure that out. But I feel it's going to be like, it's just going to be big domes, and they're just going to make these like beautiful, almost Garden of Eden-esque living areas, right? They're going to be tropical plants, and they're just.
If you think about it, it's not like unless you have the suit, you can go outside and jump around. But
right.
Other than that, the inside is going to be like what it is at Earth, right?
Right. So I think it's just going to be big colonized domes. Yeah. If I were to do it, if the money was on me, because it's not like you're just going to go out there and be walking around. Can we breathe in Mars? This is a dumb question. Can we breathe Mars's atmosphere? No. What are we doing?
So
I just feel like we're wasting time.
You need like life and trees and create the right amount of oxygen. You know what they're seriously considering? This is no joke. Is to nuke Mars. If you nuke it, if you nuke Mars, it'll like jumpstart the planet in a way of creating life. So if you nuke it and create, there's a big process of it, but that's how you do it. You nuke it, and in like 100 years, things will start
doing its thing. It develops an atmosphere, all that stuff.
Absolutely.
It seems a little much.
Yeah.
But I guess
that's an Elon Musk thing.
I'm on the fence with that guy. The more I listen to him, I'm kind of like, is he a genius or is he like insane?
Genius. Is he? He's one. It's like yesterday when we were talking about like he's so smart. We're not smart enough to understand how smart he is. That's one of the guys I was talking about. It's
but
like, you and I combined, our powers combined aren't even
with our dumbness. He could just be feeding us a line of bull, and we don't know that it's a line of bull because he could just make up. Like when I lie to my daughter, like my daughter probably thinks I know everything. I don't know
because your daughter can't Google yet.
But you can Google and find the answers you want to find, even if it's not the right answer, right?
Yeah.
You can find people that agree with you. Hey, I could Google flat Earth and find people that believe in flat Earth.
Absolutely.
Right, get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But if you believe hunters living on the moon.
I think it would be boring. I'm sorry.
I do too.
I mean, it'd be cool. The view would be cool. But like I said, it's just like Vegas. After like the third night, you're like, all right.
Yeah, of course. It'll be boring unless they do like there's a theme park up there. There's, it's like the old Futurama thing.
It's like a theme park here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you go to the moon. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I think it's the first Futurama episode. And like where Fry obviously he gets frozen and then like he's all excited to go to the moon and everyone's like, why are you excited to go to the moon? Like the moon's this like old thing now, like it's a theme park up there and everything, and like it's super boring to everyone else because like, oh yeah, it's just
it's like a Disneyland at that point.
Yeah, and he's losing his mind, but everyone else is like, wait, why are you so excited to go to? That's what it'll be like.
And think about this. Like. This is what I'm excited for. So I have that NFL game in France. They're starting to have them in Mexico now.
You can't do it because we can't make artificial. We can't do it because the gravity.
No, you can have it in the dome.
Yeah, but the gravity's still gonna be the same. We can't make artificial gravity.
No, I don't think. No, I think you got that wrong. Inside the dome is just like Earth.
No. Because the gravity. No, we can't make we're still on the. You don't know. Shut up. You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about.
It'd be like you're just. Well,
no, the dome's not going to affect the gravity, and we can't make artificial gravity.
I guess you're right.
So it'd be good news for you. You could finally throw a ball farther than 20 yards.
Shut up, Uncle Rico. So yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
So the dome you'd be all kind of jumpy.
You'd be able to. You'll have your artificial. We can make oxygen. We can have our artificial oxygen. We can do artificial sunlight, all that stuff. But gravity, we're still going to be bouncing around.
Right.
Or we'll have weighted. You'll have to wear like weighted boots, or you'll get calibrated boots. Or I guess maybe you could do like a magnetized floor.
I guess I just never really thought about that. There's no way around that.
Clearly, yeah.
I just assumed that you're in the dome. So, wow. Okay, I'm done. See, that's why I said that yesterday.
Yeah. So what do you say? Am I smarter than you then?
No, you're not smarter than I am. I'm saying leave it to the smart people, and you're not one of those people.
I think I'm smarter than Hunter. Anyway, moving on from the moon and our penthouse on the moon. Mm-hmm. It's scary movie time. How old were you when you watched your first scary movie? A survey found that the average person remembers watching their first horror flick when they were around 10 years old. If that seems young to you, it probably explains why 52% of respondents said what scared them when they were young still scares them today. Do you remember your first?
Late, dude. I was watching. I'm pretty sure my sisters and my parents sat me down and watched Nightmare on Elm Street when I was like 4.
4 years old. You remember?
Terrified, absolutely terrified. And you know what? I'm fine. I enjoy scary movies. It didn't ruin me as a child or a person. I think people are way too wimpy these days. It's just the kids. It's good.
No, it's not.
Let her watch the scary movie.
No, because then what you have to deal with is a year of them being not able to go to bed unless you're in there with the lights on. All because kids.
God, you are the wimpiest. Come on, you take your kid to the haunted house.
There's no reason for scary movies. I hate scary movies.
Don't carve a mean face on the pumpkin. It's too scary.
Honestly, why does it gotta be mean? Why can't it be a happy pumpkin? Why can't it be?
It's because it's Halloween. What? Dead people and blood and vampires and ghosts.
See, now if you look back,
goblins and monsters and
the pagan tradition of Halloween.
Jesus.
All right, we've taken it too far. And you know what? It sucks too, because now all of my streaming services, when they do their advertisements, it's all for scary movies. It's not good. I'm sitting there trying to watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, having a nice lunch, watching my funny TV show, and you got some horror movie, exclusively on Hulu. It scares the hell out of me.
Go ahead and watch Frozen for the 90th time. Go ahead. I'm watching Nightmare on Elm Street.
The last scary movie I watched, like legit scary movie, was, what was it? I think we've talked about this.
Here's the thing.
It's the one where the guy closes the mirror. Like he's in the bathroom, he opens it, there's nothing behind him, and then when he closes the mirror,
the person's right there. Yeah.
Dude, that still gives me goosebumps. That lives rent free in my head. So, that's terrible. That's a terrible thing. Yeah.
It's your own fault. So it's your fault.
Why is it my fault?
It's because you believe it's real or something. That's the thing. It's a movie. It's not real.
We don't know that.
Yes, come on. Hey, no, you're not going to shut the mirror someday.
No, you don't know that. Hey, The Exorcist is based on a true story, or at least a true telling.
It's a bunch of baloney.
You know what? I think you're just trying to be Mr. Tough Man now. And I think
because I can enjoy these movies because I know in the back of my head, this is never going to happen. This is real.
You don't know that.
They said cut right after this scene that I was scared of.
Okay, what about like all the movies based on like Ed Gein? All right, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. All right,
yes, those are based off of true stories.
It's a real person who ate people and made skin lamps. All right, I don't need that.
You're right.
Yeah,
I don't know. Just watch a damn scary movie. Enjoy how it's supposed to be all scary.
No, honestly, Ernest Scared Stupid. I thought was a little much. Okay, I thought it was a little much. I thought it was a little much. All right.
I got a question.
Yeah.
You really do get scared, don't you?
I do. Yeah.
You scared?
My fantastical imagination, all right, is even as an adult, like I don't like
it's hard for me as a man to rep.
Actually, you know what? This morning here.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on. This morning.
What do you got?
This morning. You remember the other day when we were talking about we were talking about the Achilles heel, and you brought up in Child's Play where he cuts the.
Oh yeah.
Getting in my truck this morning, I had that thought in my mind.
Thought about somebody into your truck.
Right. That's the problem. It sits there and it lives in my brain.
Rent free.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a bunch of more scenarios for you.
Yeah. No, I just give Give me a happy, funny movie. Okay, why does it got to be scary? Why do I have to be on edge? All right.
Okay, I'm not saying I sit down and do marathons every day of Saw. I mean, it's hard to watch. It really is. Really, honestly, Saw. I'm not watching that anymore.
Right.
It's I know what it is, and once you know what it is, it's like, why am I watching that again? I don't get scared.
Big man, big tough man over there.
Jump scares are different. Hi, damn,
See, I
but
can
that's
handle
not like I'm not like.
I don't know. I don't see the point in it. I really don't. I don't see the point. Like, here's another thing. And this was more of gore. And gore I can handle. I'm more like, oh, but it's the jump scares and stuff like that. But like the movie Bone Tomahawk, we've talked about that before. Yeah. And that scene where they literally cut the naked guy in half, these Indians, right? Now that's in my brain. Instead of a nice happy memory, I now have an image of some guy getting cut in half.
That's not what I'm looking for in a horror flick. I'm not looking for the guy just hacking somebody up and watching that. And that to me is like it's part of the horror flick, but that's not what I'm looking for. Devil's Rejects. Have you seen that movie?
Yes, I have seen Devil's Rejects.
See, that's more like a psychological thriller horror flick. I mean, there's parts of that movie. It's
right.
It's messed up. It's bad.
Yeah.
But it goes deeper. Yeah, you can't even think about it.
Right. Well, right now I just got like the image of that Conjuring lady, like the nun.
Okay. Let's leave the conversation with this.
What?
The scariest thing or scariest monster or whatever that could show up in your bedroom your heart would explode. What's the scariest to you?
I'm gonna say the troll from Ernest Scared Stupid.
Hey, that thing was like little Sproles, man.
That thing was scary.
That thing was scary.
No, I honestly, I think it's that little red devil. Like if I open my bathroom mirror, if I open that really bothers me. If I opened my bathroom mirror and then closed it, and there's that thing behind me, that's it. I'd have a heart attack, and that would just be.
Yeah. Me is probably Freddy. Because I think that was the first one I watched as a kid. And I mean, my sisters sat me down and made me watch it, and I was terrified.
Right.
Yeah.
Pussy. God, you're such a pussy. But you man up, man.
Silence right there.
Anyway. All right. Well, long story short, I'm just gonna watch. You know what? It's a great. How about why don't we watch something nice? Like it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, huh? Why do we got to watch someone get murdered?
Can we meet somewhere in the middle? We got to go right to Charlie Brown, huh?
You know one I did like.
Stupid, big-headed.
Did you watch the Adam Sandler Hubie Halloween? Great movie. Great movie.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
terrible.
We've watched it now the last two Halloweens, and we're gonna watch it.
What are you doing, Sandler? Sometimes you just hit it out of the park, and sometimes you come out with Hubie Halloween.
That's the most I'm gonna watch this Halloween. All right, that's it.
The best part of that movie is when Sal from Happy Gilmore, when Ben Stiller made his cameo.
Oh, he made his cameo. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, boo! That's your morning dump. We'll be back.
Be right back.
Hold on a sec. All right. Bam, 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 bam. Oh. Starting to feel the coffee.
You had like 19 sips right there.
It's gone right now.
Bone dry. So is your mouth. Yeah, don't you get dry mouth when you drink coffee? I always do.
I don't.
Man.
Hold on, let me get everyone here. Morning, Scott. Hayden said, wake up. Yes! I'm awake. Trust me. Don't you worry. Good morning, Jeremy. You have a great day as well. Bailey's and coffee goes to puke around. Let's get it right. Yeah, actually, you know what? When I'm ice fishing, I don't mind that. I'll do like Bailey's.
Yeah, Bailey's in the coffee. Here's the problem. Here's my problem. I always put too much Bailey's in it.
Yeah, that's usually, it's like that much Bailey's, that much coffee.
I'm like, I don't know if it tastes good or not, but it's
have a little bit more. Well, it's only like what 20 proof, so you can put more in there. You're fine. Let's see. KT said I put Molly in my coffee. That's a little extreme to start today, but
damn, KT.
just rolling. Morning, Eric. Let's see. Ryan said the moon does rotate like once every 27 or 28 days. I don't believe you, Ryan. Grandma.
Oh, does it rotate? Are you back on?
So anyway, we're back on. We're streaming. We're live, ready to go. Sorry, I was going through our comments. I missed some stuff before, but Ryan, going back to our moon thing, he said the moon does rotate like once every 27 or 28 days. So does it make a full rotation, or does it just like
Google this? Just go, it takes you one Google search because it would be nice to know this.
Does the moon rotate? First answer. Yes, the time it takes for the moon to rotate once on its axis is equal to the time it takes for the moon to orbit once around Earth. Okay, so it just one time.
Okay.
So it does rotate.
It does rotate.
Yeah. So there is no dark side of the moon then.
So it rotates every 24 hours.
No.
How long does it take the moon to get around the Earth?
A month. Right? Isn't that why we see the cycle? God, we did not pay attention in science class.
Dude, there's a lot of orbits and rotations going on up there. Okay.
Yeah. Isn't the moon a part of the Earth? Isn't that
There's
something
a theory
like they say?
like a meteorite or a comet hit the Earth way back, and a chunk of the Earth, and then that's when everything started to come alive because of
And then the moon broke off and got stuck in our I
mean, I don't know. I wasn't there.
The tide is high.
I know it's very important though, so don't blow that thing up.
Exactly. I know. So we got to stop horsing around with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's some. I'll get to the other comments before, but we are streaming, so get it on there and have a little fun with us. It's 7:37. I did not leave you nearly enough time for sports, so let's do it. Let's see what we got.
So that's fine.
As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweiser's, other great drinks like Good Boy Vodka Seltzers. Every pour helps them up. And Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Hey, Bud. And remember to drink wiser, Bud.
Real quick, some baseball scores to get through that. And I got a story here for you. Rangers beat the Rays 4-0. Texas leads. Oh, this is Major League Baseball wild card playoffs. I guess this is important. Yeah, so yesterday the Rangers beat the Rays 4-0. Twins beating the Blue Jays 3-1. Diamondbacks beating the Brewers 6-3. Phillies beating the Marlins 4-1. So there you go.
Yeah, I didn't. Again, I won't pretend to be a Brewers fan, but I guess they clinched their division, which is good.
There you go. You're a big Brewers fan, aren't you?
No. I'm not going to sit here and
name one player on the Brewers.
Robin Yount is who I can name, and he retired in the 90s. So
you could have just went with that, and I would have been like, wow.
Yeah. No. He's like, again. I could now. Braun, what's his name? Ryan Braun. I don't even think it's, but yeah, he got in trouble for steroids and stuff, or PEDs.
Hey, don't feel bad about this, all right? I'm not.
Honus Wagner. That's who I.
Don't feel bad about this. If I ever to ask you, name 6 players in Major League Baseball.
Couldn't do it. I could not do it. Isn't that wild, dude?
Isn't that wild?
Hunter, I'll double down. 3 players.
3 players.
Right now, 3. I couldn't do it. That is not an exaggeration.
See? I like that you didn't shy away from that.
3 players that are suited up right now.
Right now. Now here's a good question. Is that your fault or is that baseball's fault?
We just never see. My dad wasn't. My folks weren't into baseball, so it just I never got into it. I never got into it. Yeah.
Any sport, dude. I played. My dad drove me to Petoskey.
Yeah.
To play soccer.
Yep.
No
and
baseball.
I feel bad because we missed that big story about Miguel Cabrera, who just retired.
Yeah.
And like he's obviously a huge deal here in Michigan, and we're like,
huge deal.
Yeah. Yep.
But I'm sorry. I'll be the first to admit too. And you know what? Your dad, my dad, didn't sign us up.
No.
I don't know why.
because your dad wasn't interested in baseball, was he?
He played old man. He played the old man softball league, and that they were really into. But that was different, That was But no, we never played because we always played football. And I never.
When was baseball season?
Ours was in the spring.
Okay.
I believe ours was in the spring.
So that would be during football season.
Wow, no, football started in the summer. Remember, we always did like our summer and stuff, but
spring. So okay.
I can't remember. I really can't remember.
So spring, yeah, I guess you're right. So that'd be more summer. So spring that's when track season was for us.
Yeah.
So I chose track over baseball.
Yeah. Well, my justification was I didn't want to hurt my arm.
Yeah, there were a lot of excuses not to play.
Yeah.
I'm like, it hurt.
Yeah.
What are you going to? Are you going D1? Are you?
Yeah, you know it. Come on now, watch out. I got scouts watching me, man.
Get on the diamond.
Yep. Yeah. I was a lefty too. I probably would have got a lot farther in baseball than I would have in football, man.
Crucial asset.
Yeah. Left-handed hitter and thrower. I actually would have played if I would have been in baseball.
Sounds fun, but I'm gonna go pass this baton. Okay. What? I'm gonna go run and
feel like I'm running an incredible rate, Harry.
So anyway, baseball. There you go. Big stories. Big stories. Moving on. Let's get to something we know a thing or two about. Pro football. Here we go. Woo! Listen to this, man. The jersey of the man himself, Tom Brady. The one he was wearing when he tossed his 700th touchdown pass.
Thomas Brady.
Sold for $1.2 million.
Some guy got ripped off
at a charity auction in Atlantic City.
There you
go. All right, over the week. Yeah, following it up with eat your words on that one, buddy. $1.2 million. So this is what he did. He Tom Brady, he took actually half the money. He said he felt bad for Aaron Rodgers, so he paid for Aaron Rodgers' surgery so he could get back sooner.
Actually, Aaron Rodgers bought the jersey.
Aaron Rodgers was going to pay for his surgery, but instead
he
blew his money up. Sorry, Jets fans.
Yeah.
No money left.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He looks good in that number 12 jersey, though.
Damn. He does. Looking sharp. That's a good chunk of change. I mean, anything Tom Brady related is going to be worth money.
God, it's another thing like the Michael Jordan thing you were talking about last hour. We get it. You're gold.
Yeah. Yep.
You know.
Yep.
I'm going to say something controversial. Controversial. So, okay, I'm not saying she's not. Is Giselle as good looking as everybody makes her out to be?
She's a little skinny for my taste.
She's very good looking.
Yeah.
But in comparison to, this is kind of weird to say, is Tom Brady a better looking guy than Giselle as a girl?
Not when they met. You look back at old pictures. He was,
We're talking about 50-year-old Tom Brady, though, in comparison to his age and his sex.
Yeah. He looks fantastic now. All right. I'm going to admit it. Tom Brady, he's being rich and famous and having all of the proper nutritionalists and everything. He looks great. He's aging like a fine wine. See, Giselle, she's one of those, like, I think she was better looking, and she's still obviously a gorgeous woman.
Everybody is always like, well, yeah, guy's got it made. He's married to a billionaire supermodel. I'm like, wait a second, though. We're talking about Tom Brady, though.
Yeah.
Like, give the guy a little bit of credit here. Like,
yeah.
Maybe she's a little lucky, too.
I mean, you look at Tom Brady, like draft day Tom Brady. He's definitely gotten, he's grown into himself. He's not as pudgy.
Dude, he could do like they could put him in a Jenny Craig commercial.
I mean, honestly,
and
I don't
after.
know. Here, let's do this real quick here. Let's share a screen.
Yeah, that draft picture where he's in his boxers.
I mean, dude,
all slumped over and hunched.
Like, would you show that picture to anyone?
That's going to be the greatest quarterback that has ever. No.
This guy's going to win. He's going to be to 9 Super Bowls and win 7 of them. No, what are you talking about?
How did everybody quit? What?
Yeah.
Oh, he just got really good.
The blind NFL league? Is that what you're talking about?
What's going on?
Like, I mean, she's obviously a good-looking woman.
But
right?
but every time I see a picture of her, I'm not like damn.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like, she's a supermodel. Like supermodels usually are always they look like they need a sandwich. You know what I mean?
Okay, Megan Fox is way hotter than Giselle, right? Can we all agree on that?
I would say so.
Me too.
I would say so. Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody's got their own taste. I get it. I guess, but
I mean, like, yeah, she's obviously a good-looking woman, but like, you know,
hey, she didn't sell her shirt she wore on the runway for $1.2 million.
Let's be honest, though. All right, she goes to OnlyFans. She's going to be a billionaire in no time. Okay, because guys are the worst. Because us guys have no semblance of anything. Right? Yeah.
Get off my boy's back, would you?
They both seem much happier now. I will say that. It seems like I don't think that was really quite the relationship. It was
made out to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go.
Good enough for me. Is that all you got?
That's all I got.
Good enough. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. Accomplished nothing. Let me get back to the rest of these comments here in case I missed anybody. KT said Dollar General will be on the moon by 2042, Mars by 2046. Damn right. I'm going to go to it too. Great deals. Oh, did you freeze up, Hunter?
I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, you froze up.
Yeah, I'm resetting.
Okay. Well, let me get this. Morning play. When mine was The Exorcist, I had to have every light on in the house. Yeah, I've only seen like parts of The Exorcist, never seen the full thing, and I won't. I won't see it. Morning, CJ, you ass.
Can you play a song here?
We really don't have the time. We don't have the time. Why? Do you need to poop or something?
No, I just had to restart.
Oh, no, just I'll go on the stream and just get you on here, and if it restarts, but yeah, because we're at 7:46 right now, so.
What's the topic?
What was it? It was a good one. Oh, no, that's not it. What was it? Hold on, I got to load this up here quick. Tide is high. Oh, what item did you not realize was expensive until you became an adult? All right, 30 seconds here. Boy, I'm surprised that computer froze up because you brought it in, right? It's surprising me that you brought it in. You got it worked on, and now it's still freezing up.
You know what? The only reason I'm not using mine at this point right now is because it's not connected to the work email and the user.
Well, maybe you should just use it for the stream then. Yeah. Or, I don't know, bring in that fucking computer. Just a thought. All right, here we go. Good morning. 7:48, the Plan B Morning Show. Brock, Hunter. We were having some fun off air. For everyone who's on the stream, Hunter's computer froze up. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it right now because I may have made the comment about how I'm surprised that the computer froze up because clearly you brought it in and had our engineer work on it. So that shouldn't be. Yes, for a month. Because you know what? Because you know what it is? You know what the definition of his insanity is? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. All right? I almost hope it doesn't turn back on. All right? I almost hope it doesn't. And then we can just put this to bed because I've had this conversation with you. Jesus. You're right? Honestly, you should. It's not that new of a computer, too, isn't it? Do it. Just accidentally. Anyway, say your cat knocked over your. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Well, hey, before it kicks back up, let's just get right to it. We are streaming. At least I'm on there. So you'll hear one side of the conversation. It's time for your topic of the day, brought to you by Sports 44. Try Sports 44 first for sporting gear, shoes, clothes, school spirit wear, equipment, and more. Located at 2605 South Cleveland Avenue in St. Joe. Sports 44, sporting goods for all 4 seasons. What item did you not realize was expensive until you became an adult? Why don't we just chalk it up first with this, Hunter? Now, in this day and age, Everything. Everything. We unfortunately have gotten the short end of the stick when it comes to buying things. All right. Yeah. It's wild. It's wild. Well, it's gotten to the point where we've normalized a side hustle. Like that's a thing now. Oh, you got to be out there side hustling. No, one job. Back in the day, our parents could have one income and have a house, have 2 cars, it's vacation. So yeah, everything now is expensive. All right, as an adult. Yeah. Yeah. If I got to show my giblets for some extra money, I'm about at the point where I'm ready to. My dirt button. This is all it is. This 24/7 dirt button. Anyway, well, let's get to it. Actual answers here. What item did you not realize was expensive until you became an adult? Hunter, do you have one? Because I have my answer. Yeah. Entertainment. How about that? Entertainment. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Yep.
Like a car, like just payments. Like when you're a kid, you don't understand that. Like, oh yeah, there's pay. Like if you have something, you just assume that it's just
like,
and you don't have to pay beyond that.
Right. When you're a kid, I think that's a.
I thought that was my parents' house. Like, oh, they bought it, so it's theirs, and
right.
And then I'm like, wait, you're doing payments on this? Like what?
Yeah. Wait, so we do. So we own this, right? Yeah, technically, right? If we keep making the payments on it, if we keep buying it, I think that's a good answer. Yeah. Anything, monthly bills. I don't think I truly grasped bills until finally having my own place and everything like that. Understand now why mom or dad got mad when you touched the thermostat. You know what I mean?
That's a good one.
Like, right? It's like, why can't I turn up the heat?
Yeah.
Well, apparently they cost money. I didn't know that.
Money. You got to pay for that. I forgot about that.
Who turned it up to 80? God, I can hear my mom now.
Yeah.
Just
about just groceries.
See, now, groceries, yes, but it shouldn't be. Inflation is bumping that up.
You're right.
I thought that would be a good answer, but
my buddy Max, he just had twins, and so he's got four kids now. He's like, dude, you know what I pay a month just in groceries? Or no, he said 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, I think it was $1,000.
Yeah,
like $1,000 every 2 weeks.
I will say I don't know how
That's
mom
crazy.
How my mom kept food in the house with 2 boys that were only 18 months apart. So she had 2 teenage boys and my dad. I don't know how we paid for groceries. That's nuts. Yeah.
How can you afford to have a big family?
Yeah.
Yep.
Man.
I go out and I look at her sometimes. You want to split this one?
Why don't we just get appetite? Why don't we just get appetizers tonight?
Should we just split an entree?
Yeah. Why don't we do that? You're only gonna eat half of yours anyways.
Now throw like 6 kids in the mix.
Yeah.
Everybody's ordering off the kids menu.
Yeah. We'll take. There's 8 of us. We're gonna take 8 kids menu. 8 kids hot dogs. For me, and I stole this one off of Reddit. This was a Reddit topic, but it's so true, and I remember vividly feeling like the world was against me when Kiki and I bought furniture for our first house together.
Oh, that's a good
furniture.
Yeah.
Like you walk through a furniture store and you're like, it's an end table. It's an end table.
Crazy how expensive these things are.
And it's like $140.
It's a clawfoot end table.
Oh, sorry. Right. It's fancy. It's fancy. It's just wild to me that furniture can be that expensive.
Hey, we're looking at mattresses right now. We're still trying to replace that one, and we're just kind of waiting for the right time. But dude, damn, because they understand that you're sleeping in that basically your entire life, half of your life you're in that thing.
Okay,
so
mattress, I can at least get on board
justify
a little bit but like a sofa,
like it depends on how much of a couch potato you are. They know there's a lot of potatoes out there.
honestly, at this point, like if we have to, and we're gonna eventually have to buy a new one. We've had this one forever. We had it in our first house in Springfield, Missouri, and like you know what? I'm gonna just get lawn chairs. I'm just gonna put lawn chairs in the at this point. Some zero gravity chairs, like a recliner. Forget about it.
I'm all about the zero. I think those chairs are comfortable.
Yeah.
You know,
put a thick blanket on it and sit in that thing.
Hey, go back to the dorm room days. You know,
inflatable furniture. I got
a futon, 2 zero gravity chairs, a beanbag chair.
Yeah,
it's great.
$150 right there. That's it.
Everybody's comfortable.
Yeah. I got the zero gravity chairs at a garage sale, so I mean that's a steal right there. But yeah, at this point now, it's almost like it just look for used furniture. The recliner I have upstairs, I got at Goodwill. That's the only reason I have a recliner. Otherwise, you're not. I know someone died on it, but that's all right.
Why are you buying furniture? No.
It was a good deal. It was $25
for a reason, right?
Yeah,
it's because Henry died in it. They didn't find him for a month either.
The outline of the dead body is still on there.
$25.
$25. That's a steal.
Jesus.
That's a steal.
God, I hope you power wash that thing.
Did not realize it was expensive until I became an adult. You want how much?
What color is that chair, by the way? Yellow.
I think it was brown originally, but now
what were you thinking? What was everybody thinking in the 70s when they chose colors? My God,
earth tones,
yellow, like a green, like
a pea soup green, right? Yeah, cow pie yellow
or right? Copper. What copper?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's olive. All right, it's olive green. Well, it's hideous, Martha. It's hideous. All right, let's go to Facebook. What's something you didn't realize was expensive until you became an adult? Brian said women. That's a good answer. Yeah. But just relationships.
Yeah.
Relationships. Right? Buying gifts.
Do you buy a lot of gifts?
No, we've gotten to the point. I'm very happy that I finally convinced. I don't
feel as bad now. Because I think we've came to that point too where like
it's just if I can find something meaningful.
Right.
But usually now it's been more of like finding something unique at like a thrift like a thrift. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's not. It's not. I need to buy her a gold bracelet or something with charms or anything like that.
Times where I brought it up to her, I'm like, hey, I haven't really bought you anything. I just thought of this like in a while. So go out and pick something. And even she's like, nah.
Yeah.
Nothing I really want. I'm just gonna be wasting money. So
yep. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at with like the gifts. And same thing with like family now too. It's like if I see something meaningful that I'm like, okay, that's really cool. But also too, if it's really expensive, it's like, no, because I know they'd be mad at me that I spent that money.
Does that mean I'm supposed to surprise her with things?
No, I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. I'm not saying don't ever buy your significant other anything, but at this point, like our we just had our Kiki and I just had our 10-year wedding anniversary, and that was kind of a big one, but we still didn't go crazy. Yeah. I mean, we still, because it's like, I could buy you this big elaborate thing, but then what? You know what I mean? Yeah. Then what? So
see, I think we'd rather go like save that money and go on a vacation.
That's exactly. They'd rather do it for something else, or
spend it on plane tickets.
Yeah. So, let's see. Adam said furniture. Mike said healthcare. Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started.
I know that one. The worst day ever was when I turned 25 and I couldn't be on my parents' insurance anymore. Yeah, like, damn it, man.
Yeah. I'm a diabetic. I'm a diabetic. And to you diabetics out there, I know. I feel you. Yep. And to anybody with any medical condition.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, it's just insane. They know you need it. They know you need it.
Yep.
So they're gonna charge whatever they want. Whatever they want.
Life is a pay-to-play subscription. That's
so
what
ridiculous.
you learn. Yep. Oh, you want to live? Well, you gotta pay. Yeah, gotta
pay. To America.
Let's see. Josh said kids. Yeah, I think that's true too. You know, when you're a kid, you don't realize how expensive you are for your parents until later on in life, or you see
yourself.
Yeah, or you see people, and you're like, "Holy Lord!"
Yeah,
that is.
Yeah, expensive. I never understood why my parents wouldn't buy me a Power Wheel. Now I do.
Oh, dude.
How much were those? Yeah, back in the 90s, they were like $500.
You know what? They really haven't gone up that much, but that still tells you that, like back in the 90s, like I'm mad at myself for ever asking for one. Right. Yeah, there's no like I got upset that I didn't get it. Like I'm happy my parents never bought me one. I didn't deserve it. I
circled that in the catalog every year, knowing
that I wasn't
gonna get it.
Yep, just waiting for that one time. That one time. Yep.
Batman Power Wheel, please.
Did you want the Batman one?
I wanted the Batman.
I wanted the
so
Jeep.
bad.
I wanted the Jeep one.
The Jeep one was sick.
So I've been looking at some for Riley. And is it terrible that I searched fastest Power Wheel? I figured if she's gonna get one, let's get one that she can grow into, right?
You buy her the cheap one. No, don't buy her the cheap one. Buy her one and just bring it to the shop. We'll make it fast. We'll make it fast.
Dad put a Harbor Freight motor in there. We'll get that thing going.
Dude, I'm thinking electric now, man.
Yeah,
we want torque. Torque.
Well, you can get conversion kits now where it's it's a conversion kit for a 12-volt that you can plug into a 20-volt like DeWalt battery.
Yeah,
amp that thing up.
Well,
but you got
better yet. How about this? We get an Alibaba and we get a couple 1,500-watt e-bike wheels. Put a lithium battery. You want to go fast? Woo! Where'd Riley go?
She's going 35 down Napier. Christ.
What'd you put in that thing?
Hemi. All right, anyway, we're going to take a break. We got more coming up. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around. All right. Let's see if I got everyone. Yeah, Ryan said everything's expensive. That's true now. That's why, unfortunately, with inflation right now, it's kind of hard because everything's just ridiculously priced.
Just let it happen. That's what we do.
I'm broke, bitch. Anyway, Eric said kegs for my home bar. I didn't. Well, now again, alcohol is way too expensive. But
how much is a keg now?
Kegs have gone up.
Like $150. How much is a keg?
I think so. If you get a full keg, it's probably like 150. I don't know. Eric would know better than us, but
150. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah,
that could be like 300 though. I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, here, let me look it up quick. Keg of, we'll just say Bud Light.
Cheaper.
15 half barrels are 204.
Oh, so 400
for a full keg.
$400. Wow, we're way up.
Well, that's for Bud Light. Hey, Busch Light is only 181 for a half keg. So, all right, that's
a half keg too. Wow, half kegs are 180. Weren't they like 75?
Yeah. Well, again, everything's up, man. Everything's up.
They're double the price from when we had our graduation party.
Eric said 130 for Miller Lite plus $30 deposit for a keg.
That's not a full keg, right? Or is that a full keg or a half keg? Because they got different sizes. They have like the pony keg, half keg, right?
Let's see. He said half.
Yeah, half keg.
Wait, half barrel is a whole keg? What? Half B is a whole. Eric, are you drinking right now?
Half barrels, that's a keg?
Yeah, half barrel. Yeah, half barrel. So a half barrel is a full keg. Okay.
Okay, so that big ass barrel.
Yeah, so that must just be what it's called. So a full keg is a half barrel. That's a full keg of beer.
Okay. What's a full barrel?
Give me a keg.
What's a full barrel? Can you get a full barrel?
I'm sure you can. Must be a specialty order though, but anyway. All right. Well, I'm thirsty. Now I want a beer. So anyway, well, we're going to get out of here. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. We appreciate it. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. All right. Bye.
See you.